Yellowstone National Park has been in a partnership with Michelin Corporation for 8 years now. Michelin came to us and we began a conversation about how they could help us with our sustainability program. And the idea, after a few years, of recycling tires was something that we were both struggling with. And the concept of using shredded tires as a paving material was born. Yellowstone National Park, its geothermal system supports 2/3 of the world's geysers, so it's extremely significant, and we're charged with preserving that for as long as possible. The water that is heated and comes to the surface, either in the form of hot springs or geysers, is a large underground aquifer of natural water. And one of the best ways we can preserve that function is to make sure water is returned to the aquifer. With a lot of pavement in the Old Faithful area, the tendency is for rainwater, snow melt to run in what we call a sheet flow and return, but not so much to the groundwater, but to the rivers and other ponds and pools of water that there are in the Old Faithful area. The great thing about this paving material is that it's porous. It allows water that hits the surface to go right through it into the ground and recharges that aquifer in a more natural way.
Here we've got a sample of FlexiPave. This is a recycled rubber aggregate mixed with a binding agent. It does 3,000 gallons per square foot per hour, porosity rate, and it will never crack, even in the extreme weather conditions in Yellowstone Park. This is a very pristine natural occurrence here, and FlexiPave lends itself to that by allowing Mother Nature's water to go back into the aquifer.
The FlexiPave pathway is quite amazing because it's more environmentally sound, better than asphalt, better than concrete. To be able to make an impact on, I guess, the park and our environment, to be able to do something that's going to last is just a phenomenal experience. It's once in a lifetime experience.
We've moved to a cradle-to-cradle concept, if you will, as far as end user, where the tires that we're using in Yellowstone, when they can no longer be used, they're taken off-site, shredded, and used as a paving material. That's one of the best success stories, certainly my tenure in Yellowstone, that we can talk about, where we're not just using something as long as we can and then discarding it. It's actually being reused for something that's very important in Yellowstone.